Well, good morning. Today is Monday, July 29th. 2 more days. Or is it the 29th? Yep, today's 29th. Yep, 29th. I had to think there for a minute. Um, it's beautiful looking out here, but it is hotter than you know where. My shirt today is I never argue. I just explain why I am right. Oh my gosh, Lainey over at Lainey's Life had the perfect shirt on yesterday. She got it from Salem, Massachusetts. It said something about be careful or I'll fetch my flying monkeys at you or something from the Wizard of Oz. My daughter Christy would love that shirt. Oh, I'll release. Be careful or I'll release the flying monkeys. I think that's what it was. But I love that shirt. But today we have an anniversary. Today is Diane Evans. Today's your anniversary. You didn't tell me your husband's name. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, so anyway, I'm not walking because it's so stinking hot. Right now it's 84 or 85, which doesn't seem hot, but the heat index is even hotter because of the mugginess and all that. And we're supposed to get storms. You know, can't really tell, but from that way it looks bad, from the north. So I'm not gonna walk. Sophia and I were sound asleep. I'm telling you, sound asleep at 9:30. Hopefully it's not too windy. Just thinking of that. Well, at 9:30 we were sound asleep and Sophia's phone went off. One of her girlfriends was calling her, and they woke us up. We should have been up at that time. But Sophia didn't go to bed. I lost all track of time. She was playing her TikTok or whatever it's called on her iPad, and I was watching YouTube videos and lost track of time. And I look up at the clock and it was 12:15, midnight. It was after midnight. I said, bedtime, Sophia. I don't know if this is going to work. I guess I'm going to have to go in the house and finish this window die down. Anyway, I'm going to go in the house. I think she wants scrambled eggs, so I'm going to teach Sophia how to cook her own breakfast. She's 9. She's old enough. She knows how to work a stove. So today she's going to learn how to make scrambled eggs. So let's get moving and see what's going on. Oh, you know what? Another thing, I have AT&T coming out yet again for my TV. I don't know why we just don't switch. I know they're putting in some fiber optics, and so I'm hoping that when they get to my portion of the neighborhood, that'll make a difference. But I don't know. We'll see. I think no matter what service you have, there's always problems. Because the customer is no longer always right. Okay, let's go get Sophia. She should be done in the shower by now. Okay, we're going to teach Sophia how to make what?
Eggs.
Scrambled eggs. This is her first time. So first thing you want to do is put the pan on the heat. And then take your fork and scramble the eggs first. And scramble them up. You want to get the pan a little hot before you put anything in it. Okay, now we're going to put some butter in the pan. Just a little bit, just to get the bottom, and then put it in. You can scrape it on the side of the pan, the knife. Hold on to the handle of the pan. Okay, no, well, you don't put it on the inside there, like this. You might need a little bit more. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to pour your egg in. You're going to let it cook for a little minute. Put the bowl in the sink. Okay, we're going to put your toast down. And we're going to let the egg cook there for just a few seconds.
I do remember how to do this part.
Okay, and then you're just going to keep scrambling that around until the eggs, make sure they don't stick. Keep turning it around. Okay, you can take 1 hot minute and get a small plate out of the cupboard while that's cooking. Don't leave that in there. Okay. Get a plate out of the cupboard. And then stir your eggs some more. Try to turn them over a little bit if you can. Once you get the bigger spatula over there, it'll be easier to turn over.
This one?
Yeah. And then you can turn them over. Be careful you don't spill them out of the pan. And then you just cook them a little bit on that side. Okay, then flip them over one more time. Okay, and now you just put them onto your plate. And Sophia has made her own breakfast. All she's got to do is get the jelly out of the fridge and, oh, turn the fire off. You don't reach across or you'll burn yourself. The other one. The other way. And then she's done. Okay, how does it taste? Let's see how she did. There. And now she knows how to make scrambled eggs. Next time we'll teach her how to make her favorite. What's your favorite?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. Okay, for breakfast, we're going to have a bowl of Rice Krispies, a cup of tea, a diet cranberry juice. I'd like to have a protein, so we're going to have an egg. I'm not going to have a pot of tea today, but I'm going to have a cup of tea a little bit later on with my lunch. I started my day with a prayer. I drank 50 ounces of water. My quote is, "It's not about perfect, it's about effort. When you bring that every day, that's where the transformation begins." That's by Jillian Michaels. It's a 9-point breakfast, 0 for my banana, tea, cranberry juice, and egg, 5 points for a cup of 2% milk, and 4 points for a cup and a quarter of Rice Krispies. So it's 9 points, and I have 15 left for my lunch and dinner. Okay, according to my menu plan, we're having a vegetable platter with some V8 juice and a cup of tea, of course, the water. 2 points for my 2 tablespoons of spinach dip, 3 points for my 3 pieces of naan bread, 1 point for a tablespoon of queso dip, 0 for my veggies, tea and water, and 2 points for an 8-ounce glass of V8 juice. I still have 7 points left for my dinner. Well, this is my 3rd attempt today to walk. I started walking and it started raining earlier. No, the first time I was going to walk, I was just getting my shoes on and we had a torrential downpour. So then I waited an hour and I went out to go for a walk and I got to the corner and it started raining again. So I came home, made dinner for Jim. I made myself a burger I'll eat later. And I started my walk again. But I've heard a few rumbles of thunder. So I might be getting picked up by Jim. But if it's just rain, I'll be fine. But I don't like walking in a thunderstorm. But I was determined to get my 2 miles in today. It was just too hot this morning. But it's not too bad right now. Okay, let's concentrate on the walking so I don't fall. Talk to you guys when I get home. Well, I'm home. I walked 2.25 miles. It did sprinkle a little bit, but not for very long. So I'm glad I got my walk in. But I got to tell you, I don't like walking at night. I like walking in the morning. There's more people out at night, so I do get to socialize a little bit more. But I like doing it before I don't have any food in my stomach. And I'm fresh out of bed. And it makes me all set up for my day. So I'm going to go in and figure out what I'm going to have for dinner now. And just relax. Okay, for my dinner, I'm going to be a little bit over, but I'm hungry, so It's 12 points. I'm 5 points over my limit, so I'm going to have to use some carryovers that I'm going to have to get earlier later on in the week. 3 points for my 2 slices of hillbilly bread, 3 points for 2 slices of my ultra-thin cheese, 1 point for 5 olives, 2 points for my sugar-free pudding for dessert, and 3 points for the crackers, 0 for my tea and tomato. It's 5 points over, but I'm fine with that. I'll make it up to later on in the week. Okay, the AT&T guy came before I went for my walk. I was going to walk this morning and I didn't walk because it was so hot. It was stinking hot. And then I was going to walk in the afternoon when Christy picked up Sophia, and then I was having a problem with my AT&T again, so they came, and then he left, and I was getting ready to go for a walk, and then it started to rain. So I thought, well, I'll wait a little bit. So I did some putzing around the house, and then it stopped raining, and I made Jim's dinner because I really wasn't hungry, and I started to go for a walk, and guess what? It started raining again. So I came back in and cleaned up the mess from the dinner, and I thought, I'm going to give this another attempt. And so I went out again and I walked, and it rained a little bit, but not a lot. So now I'm back. My AT&T there, once again, I don't ever believe them. They always seem to find a loose wire or something. I don't know. There was a loose wire outside. And then I was complaining about my internet because sometimes it just kind of shuts off. So they said that I needed a booster in the middle of the house. Was $50. Well, I've got my $25 credit from AT&T because I don't have CBS still. So I figured it's only 25 bucks. Yeah. That way my daughter will stop complaining because she always says I have so many dead zones in my house, which is a true statement. I do have a lot of dead zones in my house. And then if you see, I'm doing my closing before I've had my dinner because I haven't had my dinner yet, and it's 7:30. I'm not really hungry, but I wanted to get the closing done in case I change my mind. And I'm just noticing, I'm like, see, I can see it in here that I've lost weight, but I wish the rest of my body would cooperate a little bit more. Well, it's starting to sprinkle again. I have determined I like walking in the morning better than night, that's for sure. So I did a collab video with Dee over at Dish with Dee. There's a whole bunch of us doing it. I think it's going up at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so check that out. I have another one coming up with Mindy for See Mindy's Mom. Cook once, eat twice, or something like that. And then I have another one next week with Sue Slims Down, how I changed a meal into a Weight Watcher friendly meal. So I got those 3 coming up. And then of course Carrie and I are doing the Mind, Body, and Soul collab. So if anybody wants to join us on that, send me an email. My email is down below, and we'll include you in. It's for Saturday, August 17th at 9 a.m. So anyway, give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe, share, you know the whole spiel. And the rain has come, and I have to get the cover back on this chair before I get wet. Sure.